I have a friend who I would meet up with for coffee or for lunch, for dinner, and he was chronically late. And I don't mean like a little bit, I mean 45 minutes to an hour and a half late. And he would call and say, oh, I'm 15 minutes away. And you could guarantee that was another 45 minutes. But he was on time for his appointments. Hi, I'm Sherry from Twin Sisters Mastectomy Boutique. And are you on time for your appointments? Regardless of how you meet up with your friends and your family, are you on time for your appointments? So what is sparking this question? I had a client, longtime client, who called me and said, I'd like to book an appointment. I want your latest appointment. And that would be Thursday at 6 because we close our doors at 7. And she said, yeah, 6 o'clock is perfect, no problem. Great. So when I called her to give her a reminder of her appointment, she said, I might be like a little bit late. And I said, oh, okay, well, how late? She said 15 minutes. She goes, I'm coming from work. Okay, no problem. Just to let you know, we have a 15-minute grace period. And after that 15 minutes, you actually have to reschedule your appointment. And she said, but I'm coming from work. I can't control traffic. I said, yeah, I understand that, but that's, the way that we work. And she said, so if I come at 6:30, I'm wasting my time? I said, yep, because we close at 7. Now, you might say, well, it's the last appointment of the day. What do you care? Well, I care because I need to be out of here at 7. I have a life outside of the boutique. And as much as I want to accommodate people, it's not really fair to show up half an hour late for your appointment and expect me to close half an hour later, like stay open an extra 30 minutes beyond our regular closing time for you. And my theory is that she never intended to show up at 6 or at 6:15. She was intending to show up at 6:30 and just thought that she would be accommodated. And so now I'm making it a point to tell everybody when we book their appointment, we have that 15-minute grace period. And this isn't just an isolated incident. I had one client who repeatedly was very, very late. I would call her 15 minutes after her appointment started, and I'd be like, where are you? Oh, I haven't left the house yet. I'm an hour away. What? And that was a regular thing. And in the early days, I would accommodate her because I was just starting out. And, then I got to be like, okay, you know what? If you're not here within 15 minutes, we have to, cancel your appointment. And once she started understanding that if she wasn't here within 15 minutes of her appointment time, guess what? She was always on time, always. And this is somebody who was never on time. She was literally hours late. So what about you? Are you the type of person who is, late for, personal things, but on time for your appointments? Or are you early and on time for everything? Or are you just chronically late for everything? And does that make a difference to you if you know that your appointment will get canceled? Because, I think it's human nature. If we think that we're going to be accommodated, we'll kind of push the limits. Where do you stand on that? What is your experience been? Or are you a business owner with a client who is chronically late? Let me know in the comments down below, and we'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe.